His Excellency the Ambassador of Saudi Arabia, thank you very much for coming this morning, and Baroness Farsi, who will be, I'm sure, familiar to everybody, Cabinet Minister without portfolio, who is taking a particular lead and interest in the matter that we are discussing here this morning. I just wanted to say a few opening remarks before handing over to our other two participants. My first observation is to say thank you very much to the government of Saudi Arabia for the services and facilities that are provided to all of the pilgrims. This is obviously a very significant event for your country, but it is a very significant event for millions of people around the world, including tens of thousands of British people who will be attending, and we are grateful to you for all of the work and preparation that goes into making the whole event, the whole pilgrimage, as successful as it has been, and I'm sure will be this year as well. Can I also pay tribute to others who have in the past been involved with the delegation from Britain, and in particular Lord Patel, who I know has led the delegation for many years and has done so in an extremely distinguished fashion. I have a few practical points that I wanted to run through. Firstly, our focus is on making sure that we provide the best level of consular support for British people travelling around the world. The reason I am the Minister sitting in front of you this morning is that I take the lead within this department on consular services, and obviously in any given year millions of Britons travel around the world, and we aim to provide them with the highest level of assistance possible. But we make particular efforts to support occasions, events when large numbers of Britons travel en masse to one particular occasion, and this is obviously a particularly good case in point. We have provided a number of supporting materials, including this booklet, which I think you have on your seats, and this is this particular one I'm holding up is in English, but it's also produced in other languages as well. There's a 24-hour emergency helpline. The number is going to be made widely available. I think it isn't in the booklet because the booklet was printed before the number was finalised, but it will be widely available, and it is on the Foreign Office website. We are encouraging people to make sure that they take out travel insurance. To be honest, this is what we encourage people to do whenever they go abroad, so it's not specific to this particular press conference, but it is an important reminder, and also to make sure they get any necessary inoculations, but in particular for meningitis, which is essential for getting the visa that is needed to travel to the Hajj. And finally, we will be working closely with the Saudis on the whole package of support that we are offering to people. Our commitment is to make sure that this is a successful and memorable event for everybody to attend. So thank you for all coming. I know we'll get out the opportunity to have some questions and answers once we've finished our opening remarks, but having made mine, hand over to you, Steve.
Well, thank you very much, Chairman. So, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for turning up this morning. This press conference really is about, first of all, letting you know that this delegation is happening, giving you an opportunity, hopefully, for you to question us about any details that you need in relation to the delegation. But also, more importantly, to hopefully allow us to use you as a way of putting the information out to various communities, organisations, through the press, through the masajids, an opportunity to let potential British Hajis know what the facilities will be. As many of you know, this performing Hajj is a huge moment in the life of Muslims all over the world. 25,000 British Muslims travel to perform Hajj every year. It's an extremely demanding moment, both physically and spiritually. And what we're interested in as a government is to make sure that British citizens who perform the Hajj are supported adequately. I'm delighted to have His Excellency the Ambassador for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia attending this press conference with us. He will be saying a few words as well, and then after that we can take questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Jimmy Brown, Ms. Warsi, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Once again, I'm having the pleasure and honor of joining you as we celebrate together the launch of the British Hajj Delegation to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for this year's Hajj season. In this regard, I should thank the Right Honourable Jimmy Brown, the Right Honourable Ms. Warsi, for co-hosting this blessed gathering. And thank you for gracing us with your attendance. Needless to say, I feel very proud that I am here before you, representing my country, the nation that, as always, will have the honor and privilege of hosting this delegation of Muslims and hundreds of thousands, in fact millions more, who are coming from the four corners of the world to perform Hajj. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, we believe that God Almighty has blessed our nation with the honor and responsibility of being the custodians, stewards, and servitors of Islam's most sacred places in Mecca and Medina. This is a blessing that we thank God and a responsibility which we take very seriously. We in the Saudi Embassy in London are filled with pride that we are part of this effort exerted by our country to live up to this responsibility. With millions of Muslims performing this dear-to-heart pillar of Islam, the Hajj season poses huge administrative, organizational, logistical, and safety challenges to us in Saudi Arabia. The government and the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Abdullah bin Abdulaziz, constantly puts forth great efforts to face these challenges that require the allocation and effective management of sizable human and financial resources. Hardly a month goes by without a new project or a new service being launched to continue improving the level of care provided to the visitors of the holy places. Those who will perform Hajj this year will see holy places that are different even from last year's Hajj, as the continued expansion and the initiation of new massive infrastructure and transportation projects will make stunning developments that are all aimed at making Hajj easier, safer, and more comfortable for our honored guests. Ladies and gentlemen, out of approximately 2 million Muslims in the United Kingdom, about 50,000 British citizens on average perform Hajj or Umrah every year. A similar or larger number is expected this year. In this context, I would like to take this opportunity to assure you that the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia will spare no effort to ensure that this year's pilgrimage begins and concludes safely and peacefully, that the mission of the British Hajj Delegation is successful, and that the British pilgrims' journey to the holy places in Saudi Arabia is a safe and fulfilling one. For us in the Saudi Embassy, we stand ready to provide any assistance we can towards these great objectives. Before concluding, I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere thanks and appreciation to Her Majesty's Foreign and Commonwealth Office, with special thanks to the Hajj Desk for their invaluable support they extend annually to the British Hajj Delegation. Such support has proven to be instrumental in the success of the British Hajj delegations throughout the years. The support offered by the British government to the Hajj delegation is an embodiment of the high level of care and attention it gives to British Muslims at all times and in all fields, as an integral part of this country's demographic combination. Undoubtedly, this attention strengthens British Muslim sense of belonging and reinforces their commitment and dedication to the well-being and development of their communities and country as a whole. Ladies and gentlemen, during Hajj, millions of Muslims from all over the world gather at the same places to perform the same rituals at the same times, standing together on equal footing and dressed as one. This renders Hajj as a true reflection of the exalted principles of equality, modesty, and human brotherhood that are the heart of Islam, and truly embodies Islam's cross-borders and cross-cultures nature. Many of our dear British Muslim brothers and sisters must have experienced that firsthand. With this, I would like to conclude by wishing the British Hajj Delegation and British Muslims who are performing Hajj this year a safe journey, a blissful visit to the holy places, and accepted Hajj, and a safe return to their families and homes and loved ones. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, Minister Zamir.